It's sad when we see traditions kind of disappear, and largely that's due to technology. But especially when we talk about schools, it's sad to see those long-standing traditions disappear as well because we got to enjoy those traditions. Those are really a really big part of our lives as we were coming through school. But this high school, you won't believe what tradition they are having to get rid of, at least for this year, because of lack of interest. Check this out.
A homecoming dance canceled. But it wasn't adults raining on the students' parade. The Wall Township High School in New Jersey reportedly canceled the event because of low ticket sales. Some students told WCBS why they aren't interested in participating in this teenage ritual.
No one's gonna be there. It's like it's not gonna be fun or anything. You look around, everyone's on their phone 24/7.
We do enjoy.
See, he hit the nail on the head right there, and you could see he was wearing his senior shirt. Like, that's just sad because, like, I'm sure he watched for 3 years. He watched seniors enjoy their homecoming dance. He probably looked forward to going to his homecoming dance. Like, that's a big deal. Do you remember your homecoming dance? If you do, what was the theme? I'm sure you remember. What was the theme of your homecoming dance? I want you to drop it in the chat. What was the theme of your homecoming dance? This is sad because you could see he wanted to go. He wanted to go, but no one's going to be there. And he cited that phone. That darn phone, it ruins everything.
But then once it hits like almost 3 hours, you're like, okay, I kind of like want to go home. Like, I'm tired.
It begs the question, are high school dances a thing of the past? If only kids today knew how hard Kevin Bacon had to fight for their right to dance. Let's dance! But a psychologist says times have changed, and so have teens' socializing habits.
Smaller informal groups, that's where they're feeling more comfortable. There's less pressure in those groups. I think a lot of that has to do with social media influence.
But he says
I think I think that's a negative. I think that's a negative. I think that's going to come back, years later, where there's going to be studies that show that there's just something missing with young adults because of trends like this, what we're seeing with the phones and changing our social groups and shying away from situations where we may be initially uncomfortable. But if you hang in there a little bit longer, you're going to be comfortable and you're going to have some fun. I think there's a downside to that adversely affects us as a society.
schools shouldn't stop planning social events. However, it may be time to rethink the traditions.
Social connectedness is a really important thing, and it's a huge skill for teens to develop. It's a life skill, but we have to figure out ways to meet them where they're at.
For Ringside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.
Well, there you have it. That's sad that they're not going to have their homecoming dance. Hopefully something happens, something changes, and the dance is back on, because I can imagine that a lot of those kids were looking forward to that dance, especially the seniors. So hopefully it happens. That's just a sad trend to see. Homecoming is a big deal, or at least it was a big deal for me growing up, and in the schools that I worked in, it is a big deal. So hopefully this is not everywhere, but we'll see. We'll follow along. I'll let you know if any other stories like that pop up. Until then, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next update.